Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is aiming for release as soon as possible, says Nomura. I got some bad news for you motherfuckers. Stay tuned. What is up, guys? This is Andy Matrix. Welcome to Andy Arts TV, where I talk about anime, RPG games, fantasy and sci-fi movies, and basically just fucking fandom shit. You know, Japanese culture. Fucking love Japanese culture. Blah 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 blah. All right, so let's get started. So I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this because I was thinking about how Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, like, are they going to have a PS5 version? Because technically, PlayStation 5 is the next generation, right? The PlayStation 5 is the next generation. So I'm thinking, are they gonna have the same problem with Kingdom Hearts, the same problem that they had with Kingdom Hearts, the same problem that they had with with transitioning? Because if you remember Final Fantasy 15, the reason why it took so long is because they had to change everything. I mean, it was supposed to be released for the PlayStation 3, but then they changed it and it was released for the PlayStation 5, right? I mean, excuse me, PlayStation 4. And yeah, that's basically why it took so long, because of the Switch, right? They switched it. If they knew ahead of time that that it was going to be released for the PlayStation 4, then then it wouldn't have taken so long to make. And Final Fantasy VII Remake, being for the PlayStation 4, are they going to like recreate it or redesign everything for the PS5? That's my question, because technically, aren't PS5 and PS4 graphics very similar? Very, very similar. Or I think PlayStation 5 pretty much has the same no, the graphics are way more advanced in PlayStation 5. So I'm just wondering, like, it's going to take much longer. It's not going to be as soon as possible. It's probably going to be another, I say, 3 to 4 years, because everything is already set up. Keep in mind the characters, the battle system. Maybe they'll add something new to the battle system. Everything is already designed. It's only a matter of creating the setting. They just have to create the new setting for the new story, for the follow-up story. And yeah, so let's see what Nomura has to say. It says this news is like earlier in this year, in July 2020, but I want to bring it to light. It says that's according to a new interview in the latest Japanese Famitsu magazine. It's in the interview to Tetsuya Nomura said that because of the work already put into the original Final Fantasy remake, what I just said, he believes the follow-up will be able to reach a higher level of quality. We know that everyone wants the next installment quickly, he said. We would also like to deliver it as soon as possible, since we are also able to see the line of quality for the first installment. We hope to make the next installment even better in quality that can make for an even better experience. He added, we would like to get it out as soon as possible, so please wait for it. I think we can clearly convey the direction when we officially announce the next installment. So, and that's what I'm saying, like, because of the consoles, because remember, this is a console game. It's not a computer game. It's a console game. So they're going to have to change everything. Oh, I mean, not maybe slightly for the next console. But the thing is, the graphics are already so realistic. What else are they going to do? So I think they're just gonna have a PS5 version and a PS4 version. Most likely, the PS4 version is gonna come out, and then the PS5 version, or maybe both at once. Maybe it's gonna be PlayStation exclusive first, and then they're gonna move it on to other consoles. So the Xbox, so and so. You get the point. And looking up here. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this interview about Tetsuya Nomura real quick. Are they gonna have that same problem that they had with Final Fantasy 15? Transitioning to a new console. It's one of those things, because if you saw what happened with Cyberpunk, basically is an unfinished game that was released, right? An unfinished game that was released to the public, and then of course they're gonna upsell you. They upsell the gamers on other things, right? So you gotta pay for new updates or some shit like that, right? New installment. So what I see happening with the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is that, or you know what? Maybe they'll learn from the mistake of Cyberpunk. Because Square Enix keeps up with everything. Maybe they'll also learn from their flop with the Avengers game that they made for Marvel. But Square Enix, they're pretty good at learning from their mistakes. Pretty good at learning from their mistakes. So I really hope that they don't fuck this up. The Final Fantasy VII remake released, it went pretty smoothly. It sold 5 million copies within 4 months. There may be more by now, but I think it's going to take maybe another 5 years for them to release it. What other things they got to do? Most likely 5 years. We'll see. Unless they use the new graphics, the new graphics engine, with all the Niagara, with the Niagara software. If they use that software, then it might release much sooner. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I have a bit of a bad feeling as to the release of Part 2. I don't think it's not gonna be next year, 2021 or 2022. But on the plus side, we do have Final Fantasy 16, which is looking pretty cool. I might play it. I might play it. It looks a little too much like Final Fantasy 12. No, Final Fantasy 11. But hey, I think I'll play it. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, and peace out.